Okay, now this is something different. You probably read the title and you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Unless you're a new viewer, which I mostly get those, sadly. Well, that's also a good thing, but that means that people don't want to watch my video. I'm gonna stop rambling about that. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just like doing like redrawing the borders, like the title says. And I've really never done this like for like a video, but I really like geography, which most of y'all will not know. So I think that we should start off by start off easy, and then let's get to the harder parts. Like, let's start off like in North America, South America, and then get over to like Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Might disappear. What I'm seeing here is this. Alright, that's the first thing I'm doing. The next thing is that I'm just gonna do that, and I'm going to get rid of all this. Over here, this is obvious. Like why wouldn't we do this? There we go. Now Alaska is part of the contiguous U.S. Hold on, let me. All right. Now, I'm thinking, just do that, and then make my brush a little bit bigger, and do that. All right, now we have Baja California, the Baja Peninsula. You know, I really don't like this border. I mean, I know it, like, we got it all through like different like the Gadsden Purchase, the Texas War for Independence, to where Texas went independent and its borders were along the Rio Grande River and all that. But who cares? I got this. Don't worry. So first of all, well, I'll keep the border there for now, so I know like what the original border looked like. Go from right there all the way over. Boom. And then I just need to get rid of the border, the original border that was there. Get rid of that. Oh. Boom. Straight lines. America love them. America loves them. Why did I say America love them? Let me fix this. And it doesn't matter. Alright, back to white. I'm thinking, you know, all these countries basically don't have a military. Well, I mean, some of them do. Like, I think Nicaragua does, which is this one right here that my cursor's over. I'm not sure, like, what countries have a military. I know Costa Rica, and I don't know if Panama does. Guatemala might, Belize doesn't, and El Salvador I don't think does. I'm not sure about Honduras either. But I know that a lot of them, a good bit of them, don't have a military. So, also, what are we doing over here? Just unite. Why split an island? Well, I mean, I say why split an island. Africa's an island itself. And it's split up. Well, I mean, technically all of this is one island. It's just, it's separate from a man-made canal, I'm pretty sure, which is the Suez Canal over here. Pretty sure it's man-made. Well, I mean, most canals are. I say, sorry for zooming out. I say that we get rid of all these islands, you know? Who needs these islands? Why does Canada have all these islands, you know? I mean, you don't really need them. There we go. Alright. I think I'm done with North... No, I'm not. I'm not done with North America. What is it? Confusion gone. Everybody knows that Greenland is not very green and Iceland is not very icy. So, I just, you know, I made Greenland green and Iceland, well, the color of ice. Well, close enough to at least. I could probably do better about, like, this, maybe. Yeah, that's a lot better. It's too close to white. Right here. There we go. Alright. Now, I think I'm done with the entirety of North America. Now, I think South America would be next. Let me get the brush back. Alright. First of all, oh, let me get white back. Alright. First of all, hold on, let me get the brush. Alright. I'm giving that to Chile. Why does Argentina own that? I mean, this right here is Argentina. What? Hold on. That's Argentina. Why do they own that land? This is Chile. They go all the way down. And then Argentina just wants to like, what's the point in that? Like, why? Oh, you might hear thunder. Alright. Now, what to do next? I say I know exactly what I want to do. Give me a second. About right here. Just go. Yeah. I'll be done for now. Well, I mean, for like, with like South, like North America. I think I'm just gonna be done. Well, hold on, no. Sorry, I can't make up my mind. French Guiana, get rid of that. Give it to Suriname and give Guyana to, did I call that Guyana or French Guiana? Need to make sure. Then I would give Guyana to Venezuela because we don't want that type of energy over here. Alright. Africa's gonna be a pain, so I think I'm gonna go to Europe first. I think I know what I want to do here. So we're just gonna do a little bit of this, and boom, there we go. Yep, there we go. But that's not it. I'm also gonna unite the Benelux, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Netherlands. I always forget Netherlands. Let's give Northern Ireland, well, you know, to Ireland. Also, why does Norway need to be all the way up here? Going to hold on. Alright, now I just need to go along here. And... Alright, there we go. My phone needs to stop going off. Didn't put it on do not disturb. What's it all about? Oh. Stop. Alright, the Baltics, they're all uniting. And Kaliningrad is also going to them. Sorry, Russia. Um, uh, Czechoslovakia's back. Was Austro-Hungary? Is it a Austro-Hungarian war, or was it Austria-Hungary like together? I don't know. But let's put two long countries right next to each other, because that's just funny. Then let's do a little something like this. Yep, Yugoslavia. There we go. Moldova is gonna go to Ukraine. And so there's no more conflicts. We're sinking Crimea into the ocean. Boom. Take that. Speaking of sinking things to the ocean, getting these islands, because I always forget what their name is. Like, I think it was like maybe Corsica or something. I don't know. Get rid of Sicily, because, now we just need the perfect boot. That is not a perfect boot. That's a boot stubbing. That's someone wearing a boot stubbing their toe. This is someone wearing a boot with hot. Yeah. Over here. I'm still in. I need to be over here. Actually, I don't think. Oh yeah. Whoops. Iberian Peninsula is united. The Iberian Commonwealth. Bro, that goes hard. I think we're gonna do Africa last, because I think I want to go to the middle. I do not want to go to the Middle East right now. End the conflict. Alright, there we go. Can't have conflict over islands that don't show up on this map if you're united. Which, speaking of if you're united, you can't. You might have a civil war, which... sadly, that happens. I'm sorry. Things happen in life. It's not my doing. Israel and Jordan will unite. Just because I don't like the very skinny. Also, Cyprus. What are you doing? Being all dinky, dude. You need to be bigger. And if I knew how to make you grow, I would do it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave you, because I don't think this website has a grow. Well, it might. Select, transform. Hold on. Alright. Alright, I'm just testing things out. Clone. There we go. Fit. You know what? One more. Let's put it right here. Boom. I love it. I love it. It's a masterpiece. Alright. So now with the Middle East again, let me get my brush out. With the Middle East, I'm saying, Since y'all want to fight over land, how about I just, well, I don't think Georgia really fights. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know that much. Let's give Kuwait to Iraq. Give, these two to Saudi Arabia, which is Qatar and Bahrain. Trust me, I know. Then, yeah, I think, you know what? About tired of Russia getting their way. Oh, that was a terrible line. Now I can make that white line, there we go. Boom. They don't have to worry about losing any land. Any of their previous land, at least. Because they got a pretty big border now. Actually, I have a smaller border now, which is actually better. Alright, I know exactly what I'm wanting to do with this. Boom. Fight me. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Peace. Peace at last. Also, we're giving this island to Japan. Yeah, this island right over here is now part of this. Because it was originally part of that. And I don't know why it needs it. I keep forgetting that I have Ecuador as the equator now. Like, there's no Ecuador. Just gonna... Uzbekistan, you're turning into a lake right now. Like, as we speak. You know what? It's gonna be okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that Uzbekistan and Tajikistan is now... Well, hold on. There we go. Now nobody needs to worry about not, like, being next to water. Mongolia is no longer landlocked because they're part of Kazakhstan, which isn't landlocked. They have this right here. It's not landlocked if they have a lake. That's not how that works, but okay. Good idea. Alright, not really much I'm gonna have to do with Central Asia anymore. This is still one of the funniest things I've ever done. If you thought that was funny, hit that follow button. Alright, Bhutan is going to India, and same with Nepal. Because, you know, Nepal's like, I have the tallest mountain. Nuh-uh, India does. India's already well known. So if they know that they have the tallest mountain, well, not from base to height, but if they have the tallest mountain from sea level, from base being sea level, then people will be like, oh, I didn't know it was India. That's cool. But if, like, they were like Nepal, like, what's Nepal, you know? We're also just gonna give 280 million people to... Because India needs more population, you know? And, yeah, these borders coming back. this is different. This happened before. Well, I don't know. This might have happened before. Myanmar. Why? That's why you have all that now. Take that. Take that. You got more land. How you feel about that? Them apples. Alright. Malaysia. What are you doing? Alright. Don't worry. You might lose land up there to Myanmar. Well, I'm gonna... Well, hold on. Don't worry, Malaysia. I'll come back to you. Yeah, all these countries, they're just gonna unite into the, into Southeast Asia, you know? Southeast Asian Commonwealth. Bro, I'm insane. Commonwealth is a cool word. Don't worry, okay? You will get the entirety of this island, which I don't know the name of, and the entirety of Timor-Leste as well. Because who knows Timor-Leste? I don't know. Well, I mean, obviously me. But let's also get rid of this island because I forget that it's China sometimes. Taiwan. Let's do the same thing that I did the Cyprus to Taiwan. Gonna select Taiwan. Transform. Clone. Boom. Clone. Boom. Clone. Boom. Clone. Boom. Clone. 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 Yeah. And then clone. 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 Alright. Taiwan should not have to be scared of China no longer. You'll be perfectly fine. You're already pretty strong, so you know. Now you can multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or multiply that by 10. I think, yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah. Alright. Back to the brush. As you can see, there's tons of islands that, you know, nobody would care if they disappeared, right? I mean, like, all these islands, like, nobody really lives on them, right? Is that New Caledonia? I'm not sure. I might just be stupid. Oh, I just took a chunk of Australia away. It's fine. Even though that was probably, like, one of their most populated areas because, I mean, their entire population is along here and over here. Alright. Let's get rid of these islands. I could probably make the brush a little bit bigger. Alright. Get rid of this, you know. Get rid of that. That wouldn't cause, like, none of this would cause absolute carnage, right? Like, right? Alright, Northern Island, Southern Island, okay. No longer. I just did the unthinkable. It might even be illegal. Boom. United Zealand. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Why is it so long? Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I'm done with Asia. Time for Africa. well, first, before I do that, take a look at what we've done so far. We have Alaska being part of the contiguous U.S. We now have Baja California, a straight border with Mexico, United Central America, United Southeast Asia. We now have a ginormous lake in the, or sea, whichever one you want to call it, in the stands, like Central Asia area. Mongolia and Kazakhstan, they now are united. Yeah, a lot has happened. I mean, like, we got rid of Sicily. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's now 10 Cypresses. There's 11 Taiwans. We got tons of useless islands. Yeah. Now I need to do this. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, and, you know. There we go. Alright. United Africa. The African Union. It's amazing. Alright, let's see how this ended. Not too bad. I don't think I would change much about this, really. I think it's all perfection now. We got 10 Cypresses, 11 Taiwans. We got a ton of, we got rid of a ton of those useless islands in the oceanic region. Well, I'm stuttering a lot. We got straight lines with the Mexican-American border. We now have Alaska being part of the contiguous U.S. and Nova Scotia is now part of U.S. I keep calling it Nova Scotia. I don't know if that's correct. Central America is now united. Haiti and Dominican Republic, they united the island. Greenland's now green and Iceland's now ice. South America had a little bit of changes. Ecuador is now the equator, and not much really changed except for that. And you can say like French Guiana and Suriname united. Guyana and Venezuela united. Argentina got rid of that useless land that was down here. Africa is now united. Let me zoom in for Europe. We got the Iberian Peninsula that's united. The British Isles are united. Well, no, they're not. No, Ireland is now fully Ireland. No, the Republic of Ireland. And the UK is Wales, Scotland, and England. No Northern Ireland. The Benelux countries are united. We got East Germany and West Germany. I think that's what it is. Or Germany and East Germany. I'm not sure. And Denmark stayed the same. In Scandinavia, well, out of all the Scandinavian countries, it was Sweden and Denmark that stayed the same. Finland got a little bit of Russia, like St. Petersburg, I'm pretty sure. And Norway lost their top part. And Finland got it. Baltics united, also getting Kaliningrad. Poland stayed the same. Belarus, Ukraine. Well, Ukraine lost Crimea to the Black Sea, of course. Italy no longer is stubbing its toe on Sicily. We have 10 Cypresses, like I said. Turkey and Greece, they're united, so they won't have any more conflicts, of course. And Yugoslavia, Austria and Hungary, and Czechoslovakia. I just wanted those two long countries right next to each other. Also, Ukraine got Moldova. Almost forgot about Moldova, because who doesn't? Azerbaijan, Armenia and Georgia, they united. We also have a new sea over here where some of the stands were. We still got Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and of course Kazakhstan, which has Mongolia. China stayed the same. Korea united. Japan got this island. We now have 11 Taiwans. A lot of these islands are gone. Malaysia has the entirety of this, and this is Southeast Asian Commonwealth. Syria, they're in a civil war right now. So we got South and North Syria. I don't know if that was a little too far. I'm not sure. Then we got Israel and Jordan uniting. Kuwait's now part of Iraq, and Qatar and Bahrain are part of Saudi Arabia. And, whoops. And I think that's about it. Alright, please, if you want to see more geography if you want to see me do more geography stuff on this channel, just please let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna sum it up for this video, and yeah, God bless.